What is up, fellow Astroneers? Ducky Obrien here, and welcome to an episode of my Astroneer playthrough. I have to apologize again because I won't be able to edit this episode down, and I'm going to keep it nice and short. I've been really busy working on my podcast, the Pointy Hatcast. Me and my buddies are doing this thing, the 12 Days of Star Wars. It's a special where we cover every single Star Wars movie made from episode 1 all the way to episode 9, which is out right now as of this recording, including Solo, Rogue One, and the Christmas special. And it's been really rough time-wise because I have to watch all of those movies and then we have to record the podcast and I have to edit those, and each episode takes at least 3 hours to edit. And I release it on time, so I've been really busy, not to mention it's Christmas, so you gotta take care of shopping for presents. I love picking out presents. I don't got a lot of money, but I love thinking about like the other person and what they would need and find useful, and then give them something. And it's not necessarily if they're happy at first, but more like if it's a gift that they will actually use. Hopefully they'll appreciate it. Something they can use throughout their daily life. I think that's the most valuable present. That's why at my age, I really like socks. If someone gave me a pair of nice socks, I'll be like, thank you so much. It's really cold, and I would love to have socks, and it's something that you don't really buy for yourself, or you don't like buying for yourself. It's just a bother. So I'm at the age where I appreciate socks. When I was younger, I wanted, video games and whatnot. But now I realize that those things in life really don't matter. It's all about the socks. Yeah. Especially if they're nice socks. Oh, woo-wee, then you hit the jackpot there. Woo-wee. You got me. I'm in. I'm Pickle Rick. Anyways, I just watched Rick and Morty too. I don't really watch that show, but my friend recommended I watch the Heist episode, because we were covering Rogue One and Solo, and both of those Star Wars movies are basically heist movies, and that Rick and Morty episode ruined every single heist movie now. Anyways, happy Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas, and for those of you who don't celebrate, Happy Hanukkah, Crazy Kwanzaa, Festivus for the rest of us. Anyways, I'm so thankful for you guys. I recently hit above 200 subscribers. Heck yeah. Make a little video to celebrate that. Also, I would like to shout out Jarodd too. This guy always comes and comments first on most of my videos. And it's the first time I had someone who had the bell notification, I guess. There's no other way they'll know when I post videos. And then take the time and effort to comment on it and try to be the first person there. And I really appreciate that because it makes me feel like I'm a big-time YouTuber when I'm, obviously a smaller one. But yeah, I appreciate it. It actually encourages me. And yeah, it's great. Also, thank you to everyone else for commenting and watching and thumbs up and everything. I really do appreciate it. You guys are too kind. Hopefully I can return a favor. If I ever get big, I would love to, help you guys in some way, shape, or form. But yeah. Let's get on with it. So last episode, sorry, it's a long intro, I know. Most of you guys will probably skip it, but it's who I am. I want to make some slow and boring videos where I'm just talking all the time sometimes, I did release the holiday update video. That took me so long. It took me 8 hours to farm all the gifts because I was not having the best of luck. And then ironically, the day afterwards when I was streaming it, I managed to get the same number of points in like 1 hour. So, I don't know. RNG. I have that up. If you're interested, I'll have the link in the description below going over the update and the best method of farming the points. As you can see here, I got the snowman palette. Pretty cool. Ha. Get it cool? Yes, I know. It's a lame joke. But, anyways, so last time I had a soil conversion episode. I have another guide up that's almost exactly the same as that, so I apologize for that. I didn't realize that I kind of repeated content there. but hopefully you guys found it handy. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing here. And basically, I want to outline my thought process and how to kind of solve problems to make sure you don't waste your efforts the most efficient way possible. So basically, what you want to do is you have to figure out what is the core problem that I need to solve for me to get a soil conversion line up and running. And the first thing that you need is a shredder. So let's take a look at the shredder. You don't need the extra large, by the way. You just need the regular old large. We have that unlocked, and as you can see here, we need tungsten carbide and iron. Tungsten carbide is tungsten and carbon. So we're gonna need a chem lab, which we should have unlocked. So let's take a look at the chem lab. Requires glass, ceramic, and tungsten. Glass and ceramic we can produce right now. We don't have tungsten though, so we gotta go get some tungsten. So let's do some quick math here. We're gonna need at least one chem lab, so we're gonna need one tungsten. We're gonna need at least one shredder, so we need another tungsten. So we need a total of 2 tungsten. Alright, after the shredder, we're gonna need a trade platform, which again requires tungsten, iron, tungsten, and compound. So we're gonna need 2 iron and 3 tungsten so far. Once you have that, you are good to go, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna take soil, you're gonna put it in the centrifuge. You're going to make clay and ceramic, which we can do right now. It's gonna be a little bit slow in the very beginning until we extend our base. We're gonna smelt that into ceramic and glass, and then we're gonna use small printers to print out medium wind turbines, which we have here. We're gonna shred those. We're gonna take the scrap, and then we're gonna send it up via the trade platform and get the materials we need. So that's the general process. We're gonna need a chem lab later to get gases for, atmospheric condenser for combining resources in the chem lab. They'll come at a later time. So for now, we want to stockpile scrap. So again, the key things we need to solve here: we need to build 1 shredder to get us started and 1 chem lab. The reason being, once you have scrap and you can convert it to materials, you can use that to get more shredders, more chem labs, and you don't ever have to mine for a resource off planet ever again, other than collecting gas, which you can do quite easily. So here we have enough iron. So let's go get some tungsten. We're gonna go to the moon. We have our silo here. And let's see. I have my spare fuel thruster. I'm not sure how much fuel this has. Let's build 1 more. It's ammonium and aluminum, I believe. Always carry extra solid fuel thrusters at the very beginning until you swap over to the hydrazine. Another tip, so in the earlier episodes, I showed you guys how to set up a research farm in Glacio. If you are having difficulty maintaining the power output in Glacio, you can simply add more turbines and solar cells. But honestly, the best thing to do is to bring back the research to Silva and then research it on Silva, because Silva is the easiest to generate power. Alright, let's go to the moon. So I'm a minimalist now. I don't want to... Oh, lost my thruster there. I saw it pop off there. We're just going to pick a random spot. All we need is 2 tungsten. That's all we need. We can get more if you want, but I don't want to waste time and effort. Alright, so... can leave that there. I don't like littering, but I have no choice right now. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go look for some tungsten. Now we could build a ramp into a cave. Actually, we could do that. I'm gonna look on the surface first because I'm lazy. Minimal effort is my... I'm just kidding. It's not my name. I like working hard, but I don't like wasting time and effort. That's what I don't like. I don't believe in it. Maybe we can find a lunar lander here. Ooh. Free materials? I'm not gonna get distracted. But yeah, I'll have a link to my podcast below as well if you want to check it out. It's not really safe for work. My personal belief is I don't like swearing, if at all possible. But my two friends, they swear every once in a while. So if you think that you can listen to this podcast out loud in school or work, it is not the best thing to do that. Just a little bit of light swearing for my buddies. Might get a little bit inappropriate at times, but that's how we are. We're a little bit immature. Okay. Alright, since we don't see any tungsten, we're gonna have to go build ourselves a cave. As you can see here, I'm rocking the boost mod, the drill mod 1, and the wide mod. Unfortunately, you need to have a power source active on your tether, which I don't right now, so that'll be fixed later once I get RTGs, which is not going to be a problem. Once I have my soil farm up and running, I'll be able to get any resource that I want. Also, this problem can be fixed by adding small batteries to your backpack. It'll probably help a lot. I really don't like how you lose your light when you use all your power. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest. For now, let's remove our mods. By the way, I highly recommend checking out the holiday update the devs are doing. Something great in that if you collect enough gifts as a community, it will unlock the top hat, so that'll be pretty cool. But they will also donate money during certain milestones to Extra Life, so that is also a great thing. Highly recommend. If you have the game, just by playing it, you'll be able to help kind of in this group effort to donate money to a charity. It's a great thing. Again, I only need 2 tungsten. If I get more, that's a-okay. Again, I apologize for the lack of editing in today's episode. Just don't have enough time right now. I am so pressed for time. Hopefully, after the busyness of the season is done, I'll be able to return to a more normal schedule and release the episodes on time with editing and whatnot. Put more care and love into it. But this is the best that I can do for now. Hope you guys enjoy it. If not, please be patient. I'll try my best to come back to a more normal schedule. Okay, we're gonna go east to return. Found some tungsten right away. That's great. We already have more than enough. Now, I was kind of thinking of an item that would basically be a little baby silo that you'd stick to your backpack and the items go directly on that. I think it would be kind of adorable to see like a little mini silo on your backpack and all the resources becoming super tiny once they get on there. Okay, having more is not a bad thing. Just keep collecting. We're not gonna spend too much time though. So basically, when I release guides, I don't want to hold everyone's hand because I don't think it's necessary. So what I try to do is give the core bit of information or like my thought process behind it, and then let you guys use that and apply it how you will. So some people might find it lacking. I do try to cover all of the stats though, which is why I love using charts and graphs, if I can, to give you guys the information. Because the information, you can't argue with stats. You just can't. I mean, you can, but I'm just trying to say that I'm trying to use data to apply everything that I'm doing, as opposed to just what I think or feel is best, or what I like is best. And during times where I'm just doing what I like based on personal preference, I'll try to make that a little bit clear as well. Alright, we have enough tungsten. We can get it out of here. Again, the fastest way is to simply dig a tunnel to the core, and you will get all the resources that you need. I do like, my personal preferences, I do like these more longer format videos because I get to share my thought process, which I know that very few people are interested in, because I look at the stats, the analytics, and I know that people don't want to watch it. They tune out or zone out. I understand, so that's why I can't do what only I want to do. It has to be what everyone else wants as well. Which is why I'm making these videos for you guys, and that's why I started editing them down. I do have fun editing them down as well. It gives me a little bit more creative control in how it looks and sounds. It's more challenging as well because I gotta come up with a general flow or thematic element that I can present in the videos through my editing or the footage that I show, as opposed to just narrating it. Okay, we got the tungsten. Let me arrange my... This color palette reminds me of Frozen, by the way. I haven't seen Frozen 2, but I did enjoy Frozen 1. Not gonna lie. That was a pretty decent movie. Okay. Now let's build ourselves a shredder. Oh, tungsten carbide. Oops. Let's build ourselves a chem lab. That's what I meant. Don't need iron. We do need ceramic and glass. Alright. Now we're gonna need more trade platforms, plus I think I will scrap the Glacio base and bring back the components to build a base here. The power supply is vital, and I don't want to re-collect copper because I'm lazy. I think I'm out of copper, by the way. Yeah, that's another reason why. Alright. Again, the large platform B is a really good starting place. You're gonna want to get the extra large platform C sooner than later. Just makes life super convenient. But for now, let us have the basic setup of our base. Okay, Chem Lab Dunzos. Gonna need 3. 1 for the Chem Lab, 1 for the Shredder, and 1 for the trade platform. Actually, you know what? Trade platform does not require a platform or power, by the way. You can auto unload though, if you do a trick. So that is handy. Alright. Let's get the platforms printed out first. It's gonna be a little bit messy and then I'll rearrange it later. I'm excited for True Flat 2.0. If that comes out, man, you can make some nice looking bases. Finally. Everything can be perfectly flat as it was meant to be. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about arranging my base for now. Got the Chem Lab. Okay, Shredder. Oh, let's see if Tungsten Carbide requires gas. From memory it doesn't, yeah. Let's make some right now. Put some tungsten there. Get some carbon. There we go, Tungsten Carbide. It's that easy. I mean, it took me a really long time to get to this point. When I was first starting to play this game, I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I still don't. I just have a little bit, slightly better idea of what I'm doing now. But yeah, I managed to get to this point a lot quicker. So I guess that kind of shows that I'm learning. I need some compound as well. I don't remember what I need. Just gonna dump it here. So again, the 3 things you need: Shredder, trade platform, Chem Lab. And then you have the core of your soil production line ready to go. You can do anything you want. Drill mod 1. You can do medium platforms, medium storage trays, I mean. The medium wind turbine is the best. I can prove it through stats as well. It does take a little bit of legwork, but I do have the guide on soil production lines. If you want to check that out, I guess I'll link that as well in the description below, where I go over the process of how to build it. You do have to do a little bit of legwork to get it to the point where it is the best, though. It's not automatically the best. I remember one stream, so I had someone coming in telling me that medium storage trays were the best to convert, and I was like, no, you're wrong. And he wouldn't stop arguing with me. I remember that. Even if you use numbers, they won't believe you. Iron and tungsten carbide. Okay, got ourselves a large shredder now. Looks pink. Even this, the research thing is colored too. I appreciate that. These guys, the devs, they put in a lot of touch and care into like small details that you probably won't notice if you don't look for it. That's how I can tell these guys actually like their game. Look at some other devs churning out like these AAA titles, and it's just the general lack of attention to detail is kind of appalling for some of these bigger games. They're making games to make money, you can kind of tell. Not the people working on it, the people high up who are directing these guys. Because I think people in the games industry, the guys who are doing most of the work, they actually care about their games. I think everyone does. just a shame that sometimes people high up in charge kind of ruin that a little bit. That reminds me of a funny quote from Mark Hamill on the set of Star Wars, New Hope, where some of these executives will walk in and be like, "Hey, I think Chewbacca needs pants." It was like an actual quote where they're like, "The Wookiee, can you put some pants on the Wookiee?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me right now? You're missing the point of the character. Why does he need pants? That's so weird." But yes, that was an actual thing that happened. Now we can shred all those things that we don't want. Oh yes, I forgot to say, Systemera has an Extra Life a team going, so if you would like to donate to Extra Life, you can just check out their link. I have a tab up as well. I'm part of the team, but if you donate to my link, it'll go to a children's hospital near Chicago, because that's where I'm located. But yeah, I'll have those links in the description below as well. Alright, let's start it out. I'm not gonna do whatchamacallit, medium wind turbines right now, because it would take too much time. But we can get some starter scrap going. And shred these because I no longer need these. Need more medium trays. Could probably build. Do I have titanium? Let me check. Is that titanium? It's aluminum. I swear I had a stash of titanium somewhere. I don't recall where I put it. Maybe I left it on Glacio? Question mark? Probably. Anyways, there you have it, folks. Now I can get whatever the heck I want as long as I have scrap. I can get Titanite. It's 2 for 1. It's really expensive. Lithium is 4 to 1. I don't recommend getting lithium. I recommend getting that directly yourself. It's the only resource I'd recommend getting directly, because 4 scrap for 1 is kind of a waste. But I can get whatever the heck I want now. Using this, I will use this to make a bigger production line so I can get more resources faster. And there you have it, folks. A soil production line in the making. It's pretty much done. It's a little bit rough, it's a bit small, but I'm going to use this as a foundation to build an even bigger and better production line. Just you guys wait. You'll see, it'll be amazing and lovely. And now I can scrap all of these things. Yeah, there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed watching. Again, apologize for the rough schedule I have right now. I just don't have the time to do everything I wanted to do. This podcast is taking up literally almost every waking hour. If you're interested, I'll have a link. And I do have a podcast YouTube channel, sister channel to this. It's just podcast stuff, so most people probably won't be interested, but if you do want to check it out, if you go to my YouTube channel and you have the, what is it called, recommended channels on the side, you can see that's there. Also, my buddy Oakface is on there as well. Anyways, thank you once again for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. If you got any questions, comments, or things you would like to see, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And once again, thank you. A shout out to Jarodd too for all the comments and watching my videos first. I really do appreciate it. Ignore those Discord pings. Those are coming from my computer. And on that note, catch you guys next time.